words that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Got
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
What is this
To
music?
dream, believe
I have no
in
idea what YouTube
strength.
is
Now
doing.
I'm the only one,
I got it.
only one.
Sure, let's try this one. Ooh, I've never heard this one. There we go. This is uplifting dance and electronic music. That was a little funky. Bad. Not bad, but hang on. Oh wait, that's the ending music, isn't it? Yeah, no, we can't do that one. Hold on. Oh yeah. You guys know what that means. Oh yeah, it's go time. All right, turn it off. How do we turn this on? What's going on here? There we go. We're losing control. Out of control. Now I go. Here we go. Hey, there we go. You guys should be able to see it now, yeah? Hello, everybody. How is everyone? Brad Rad, first live, welcome. Oh, Captain, how we doing? Hey, music is much louder than my voice at the moment. Yeah, that wasn't kind of intentional. Because it's just the intro music, as it were. Because, I say it a lot. I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I have to pretend like I at least halfway know what I'm doing. But, yeah, because I have my voice also dialed down so I don't peak and all that. But hello, everybody. It has been almost 2 months to the day since we've done a live stream. It is a pleasure and an honor to be with all of you. Yes, zero control. Yeah. For those of you for first timers, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. I don't have anything special planned today. I just wanted to hang out with y'all. But who's been here for a minute and who knows how we start every live stream? Who knows? Remember? Do you remember? AZCHK. Does that stand for AZ chick? Or actually, I don't know what it means. But hello. Right back at you. Do I have any members? Any members, captains, hoplites who are here? But those of you who are new, we always start the show with it. Ready? Here, are you ready for it? Here it comes. Ready? Oh yeah. Gotta take a sip. Oh yeah. Get yourself a cold drink. Right? Stay hydrated. Save your game. Drink. Stay hydrated more. Save often. Get hydrated oftener. Not a professional, but I play one on YouTube. That's a good one. I'm gonna steal that. I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I play one on YouTube. Let's get into it. Okay, just so you know, I'm gonna show you guys a secret. My wife is at home, and she might already be here. Did I already hear her come in? I think they're on the phone with her. I can hear her talking, and do I want to do chemicals? Yeah, let's do it. I'm not wearing a headset. I'm sound through my speaker, so I probably won't be able to hear what's going on because I don't want it to echo through my mic. That sounded. I just heard something shatter outside. I currently am sporting a mohawk. Yeah, and I'm going to. I don't know if surprise is the right word. Surprise my wife with the mohawk, or terrify, horrify, sleep. Stamp my ticket to sleep on the couch later today, but there we go. So yeah, I can't hear anything, so you guys have to tell me if weird sounds pop up because I can't hear anything. I don't want it to echo. I'll turn it up a little bit, but yeah, anyway, so it's going to be temporary. It's just for fun. But yeah, so here we are. Control room. Everybody knows what this is. Yes. Tonight we're gonna do a startup. I was just gonna do a normal startup playthrough, just casual chat with y'all, saying hello. Cheers to each and every one of you. And tonight we might do something a little different. I want to see if we can get this thing to 300 degrees fast, but like instant. So here's what I want to try. So go with me on this, okay? Boron. Do we do boron? Should we do the? You know what? No, we're not gonna do chemicals because that will mess things up. So I'm gonna do a new one. Yeah. We're gonna do no chemicals. We're gonna shock this thing. I'm gonna show you how. I was thinking about this stuff, but let's go. New chemicals off. Okay, now let's try it. Here we go. Save often, hydrate oftener. Oh yeah. Oh, I recorded a new Stationeers video. I just finished rendering right before I came online. I had to restart my computer because Soviet era technology. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Ready? Let's put these two let's go. Let's do like, no, it's gotta be explosive. It's gotta be, let's go 50. Okay. We're gonna put the control rods to 50 and I'm gonna speed it up. And here's the plan. Here's the terrible idea I have floating in my brain. We're going to just drop the core in. Is it 7? Oh, I guess it's 80. And it's going to go get hot really fast. But I'm going to drop, as soon as I drop the core in, I'm going to start inserting the rods to like 90. And I want to see how high the temperature goes and where it stops when we get to that like 93 on the counter. We'll see how this goes, because what could possibly go wrong, right? No rod start. Well, yeah, I did the insert to slow down. You got it. That's exactly what we're doing. So, okay, I have my checklist here. All right, let's go. Active out terminals, external power. Whoa, my goodness. Something just happened on my screen. Whoa. Can you guys still see it? Holy cow, my game just like resized to about 10 pixels. Can you guys see it normal? Let me know. Somebody comment. I know there's a little delay, there's a little lag. So I'm waiting for you, but I just want to make sure you guys can still see it, because I just had to, I'm guessing that that's the right size. But anyway, I just drag it to the end of the screen and hopefully that's working. Okay, what am I doing? Checklist. The list of checks. It went away. There it is. Okay. And there. Now we'll do it that way. All right. External power on. Generators are set. Yes. Gotta do the pressurizer. Okay, yeah, we should have been doing this. We'll speed it up. We'll go a little fast. Okay, I'm doing my checklist. Link in the description. Very first page, because we're not using chemicals. This is the initial startup. I did add that to show that each of the first few sets of checklists I have are for an initial startup, right? The setting it to 93.3 only works on the first one. If you've spent your fuel a little bit, 93.3 probably won't get you where you need to. But that is going set bypass to 100. Even though I've done this, I don't know how many startups I've done in my life, hundreds, literally, I still use a checklist. Well, because it's me. Any of you who have seen Leonida's video, you know, even with the checklist, it goes off the rails often. Okay, let's open these to 100. And to 100. And that's a pump on. Do we want it set to 50? I don't know if we need it set to 50, but I should change that. It probably needs to be set to 25, but we're going to overkill. Okay, we're going to do our primary pump first. We're going out of order on the checklist a wee bit. And let's get this to 15. I want to see if I can hear the voice up.
The reactor port coolant has
Okay,
started
I don't know if you
to
guys could hear the echo on that. Hopefully not. Where's my pressurizer at? Oh, it's still coming. Oh, we'll go triple speed. Then we're going to catch this when it's at about 340 because of our pressurizer fill level. It's just a thing it does. Why it does it, I don't know. I kind of consider it a bug. I do not believe it will be fixed. For any of you who are captains, you have access. I made a special video just for you that gives you a sneak peek to 204. The dev shared a I went into the developer build and showed off. We went through the patch notes to that point, and you guys got a sneak peek. So yeah, are we ready to go? I think so. Okay, so the plan here, let me get back to my check chat. Okay, we can say excellent. We were for a minute. Okay, good. Glad it's back to normal for you guys too. Okay, so all right.
operating mode established.
Let's see how this goes. So again, the plan is I'm gonna hit load fuel and run over here and hit 93 and see what happens. Yeah? Okay, here it comes. Speed start. Is everything else set? Yeah, I think it is. All right, here we go. Run over. Oh, wait, I'll give it a second to Oh yeah, it's going. Oh, it's going. Oh, are we gonna catch it? Uh-oh, something exploded. Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, I don't know that we're gonna get it in
The
time.
reactor has reached critical mass.
Oh,
Its
come on.
status has changed to reactive.
Hey, that's not bad. 330? I will 100% take 330. Guys, hello. Instant start. What's my... Yeah, look, pressure's building. I cannot believe that that worked. I can't believe that worked. That was not bad at all. I mean, you know, 330 is a little high, so maybe we'll put it in a couple, cool it off a bit, but I cannot believe that that worked. That's pretty funny. No need to wait for it to, you know, start up. It just does its thing. So at 25,000, we're going to, 25,000. That's going to work because it's already pretty hot. 25,000, we kick it on? I guess so. We'll kick it on at 25,000. I cannot believe that worked, folks. Did anything explode? Let's turn on AO. Because you guys saw the thing shake, right? You guys saw everything shake? He's not out of service.
Vacuum pump must run with return gas.
No.
Close retention.
Quiet. Oh. Did you guys hear him? Alright. Now go do it. There we go, thanks. Okay.
Start with the analysis of
Perfect.
the situation.
330. 330 is good. No, there's nothing wrong with 330. I usually do 300, just because it's a nice, I don't know, easy number. But there you go. So if you ever wanted to go from 0 to 330, and I don't know how many seconds that was, 10 seconds, 20 maybe. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we're getting ready to do this here, so we'll turn it on just to prep it. We're basically at 25. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna actually turn it on now because. I guess I could have just hit the button. Because it's so hot, it's probably going to drop lower than I want it to. But that's alright. Retention tank. I got to check my checklist, man. What are we doing now? Condenser. Set to 15. Okay, so I'm between 15 and 16. Set control rods. Well, yeah. Secondary pump on. Done. 17. Vacuum pump on. Once the retention tank's at 50%. So that's what we're waiting on now. It's getting steam. Has this caught yet? Not yet, but it's still going down. That's okay. I used to like it between like the 12 and 15 range. I kind of like the 15 to, well, more like the 17 to 19 range. Because it artificially increases the pressure in the steam drainer a little bit and allows for higher outputs at the turbine. But yeah, everything else I think is going well. Look at that temperature spike. Yeah. I wonder what that would look like over here. So the reason I didn't do chemicals is because I didn't want to slow it down to reduce the you know, kind of startup speed. I wanted it to be fast and violent, as it were. And now we just do a normal startup. Yeah. I would say that was a great success. Wouldn't you guys? Originally, I had planned to do. Let me check the chat here. 0 to scram. Held the scram while I got. Oh, that's cool. In the latest patch, suddenly when starting the loop, condenser definitely has evaporated for a second, like out of nowhere. Oh, it might. What's happening? Oh, maybe in a recent video. Oh, I might. You're right. I did see it pop up. I don't know when. I don't know why, but it did. And so this is pretty straightforward. This is just starting up now. Nothing too fancy. What I was thinking is to start this over and do a normal startup and explain it. I did a quick startup in one of the recent videos, a kind of a step-by-step startup, if you will. And just following the checklist, not explaining anything. And I will be doing a one where I go kind of more in depth. It's going to be longer, more detailed for those who want it. But I can do that now, the video later. You guys let me know what you want to see. Do you want me to keep going here? Do you want me to start over and do a normal one? And kind of explain the startup process and why I do what I do and what's going on. Oh, look how low that got. Yeah, that's not great. This should actually probably be higher. Especially because that's 72. Let's take it to... yeah, maybe like 30? Yeah, that probably should have been higher. Gel will explain the retention tank fill level. It's going to be full on startup, but it doesn't seem to affect things much. Yeah, you don't want it. Whoop, mine's going over. You don't want it too full. So the retention tank you can think of as the fuel for the vacuum pump. The vacuum pump, ours runs on steam. I would have thought that it would have been a liquid ring vacuum pump, which is a real thing, and they're kind of cool. Hang on. Gotta hydrate. But we don't. We just have one that runs off of condensate. But it's not condensate. It's steam. It runs off of steam. It's not a liquid ring per se. So anyway, you think of it as the fuel. If your retention tank gets to 0, your vacuum pump cannot create a vacuum. There's no suction. It can't create vacuum. It's just kind of hosed. So you need to keep it full. Well, your retention tank has 1 in and 3 outs, but we're not going to count one of the outs. And you can actually see it right here. So here's your retention tank. Here's the in and here's the 3 outs. This is the one we're going to disregard. This is the emergency like vent, the red pipe you'd have to go do manually. But there's otherwise, when the steam comes into your retention tank here, which if you're looking at the retention tank actually down in the condenser room, it's coming from the left through the steam jet ejector, but it comes in and then it'll just keep filling unless it has an exit. And right now the exit, what's draining it is the vacuum pump. And actually I can reduce this and that should start going up soon. We should be getting steam to our turbine shortly. That's still pretty low. And this should start dropping momentarily. I want this up a little bit. Maybe we'll just do it one at a time. Let me come over and check my temperature. Still good. Okay, 325. That's fine. And retention tank should, yeah. So it's going back up now. And the reason for that is when I switched modes from startup mode to operational mode, it uses less of this, well, steam. So this is a draw from it right now. This is the exit, right? It's the vacuum pump is drawing from it. That's where the exit is going. So it's a balancing act. When you have as much coming in as you have going out, the fill level will remain constant. More coming in means the fill level rises. More going out means the fill level drops. So right now I have more coming in, and the goal is to balance it here shortly. The reason I have more coming in is because my OMSI, the operational mode of steam inlet system or valve, is at 100. So all that steam that's going to the turbines is coming through, not all the steam, a portion of the steam is coming through the pipes. And of that steam that I can peel away from the turbine to send to the retention tank, I have 100% of it going to the retention tank. I can clamp that down lower if I want to, which is what I'm going to do. If you have one loop, starting equipment, one fuel cell, just the basics, setting this to 30% will keep this level for the most part. That's kind of the rule of thumb, is you keep that at 30. And that's going to take a while to start up. So I let it get fit, so it's at 50. So now what we'll do is we'll drop this to 30. And once it actually hits 30, you're going to see this number freeze. Let's see if I can get both in the same screen. So that number in the 60s, now the 50s, it's ticking down. Once that gets to 30, this is going to freeze. The fill level will. See? So that's what matches what's the vacuum pump. 30% of the available steam, because you can't take 100% of it from the turbine.
Operator, maintenance.
You can only take a portion of it, but
Now,
of what's made available, 30% is enough to match what's going out in operational mode. So notice this is frozen. If I go switch to startup mode, now more is going out. If I wanted to balance that out, I'd have to have more coming in. Now that I put it back on operational mode, it freezes again. Make sense? So 30% coming in matches what's going out in the operational portion. If I turn off the vacuum pump, if I have enough mode of steam, steam outlet to where I don't need a vacuum pump, then this number changes. and it's actually higher than that. And it depends based on how much steam outlet you have and a few other factors. So there's not really a set number. It kind of varies, and it's usually pretty high. It could be anywhere from in the 60s, 80s, 90s, typically. And if you have any bypass, then you need to use this guy here, the SIMSI. Right now, SIMSI only pulls steam away from the bypass. So if I have no bypass, this is utterly useless. It's not going to affect anything. As you'll know, as that number is going down, my fill level does not change. It remains constant. So, but if I have this open, well, now the amount of steam overall going to the turbine is less. Why do you look like you're falling? We're just not going very fast. Maybe because I'm single speed. We'll go triple speed. Bypass peels some of the steam away from the turbine. Well, in doing that, that means then that if there's less going to the turbine, well, there's less going to here, and I need to compensate with the SIMSI. So hopefully, that was a lot of words, but hopefully that made sense. And I see video. See, okay. Can it run on chemical only, not start, just run? What do you mean by can what run on chemical only? You mean no control rod, like 0 control rods, and just use boron? Yes, you can. There's a whole other challenge with that, because then you're adding and filtering, and so the control is a little different, but it can be done. Yes. Usually xenon poisoning is a problem because you kind of need both the solid rods and the liquid rods, which is what boron acts like as a liquid rod. Excuse me, to make it work, but it can be done. Retention tank gets full again. Do I recommend using the condensate return valve? Either one. You can turn this one down. So if I needed to lower this, there's a few ways I can do it. Click that to startup mode, which I showed. I can take this below 30, and it'll drop, right? Because I have less coming in than what's going out, right? Or yes, the CRV. I'll get a warning. It doesn't actually mean anything. It'll say vacuum pump impaired here in a second. There it is. It's not actually impaired. It's still working. But so in either three of those methods, startup mode, this below 30, or turn on your CRV. Remember that your CRV, condensate return valve, is binary, 0 or not 0. It doesn't increase it anymore beyond whether you pick 1, 21, 91, or 100. The rate at which the fake condensate, it's actually steam, exits, it remains constant. It's always the same. That is really low. How low? Okay, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So hopefully that answers that question. So if your retention tank is full, okay. Is there any benefit to having bypass used and not using the SIMSI? Having bypass used and not. I mean, is there any benefit? You don't necessarily lose anything. So there's two ways. Generally, your plant will overproduce the amount of power you need, especially on day 1, hour 1, right? We're going to come out at around 20 to 24, somewhere in there. Typically is where my startup comes out at, and the demand is low, single digits. Oh, it's not here because I'm not. Okay. It doesn't have it, but it'll be single digits, 6, 8, 10, 12, pretty low, much lower than this. To get down to that level, there's two ways I can do that. One is bypass, so that less steam is going here. And there's a limit, right? This will bottom out because you need to have a certain amount of torque for the turbine to overcome the mechanical resistance of the turbines themselves to actually keep it spinning. So you can't just send that to 99 and expect it to work. There is a limit there. The other way is to ride the resistor switches, and those are the only effective ways to do it. You can reduce the amount of steam coming out here. The problem is as soon as you go below 50 here, this goes below 50, and once your steam outlet goes below 50, you cannot maintain your retention tank even with this wide open and everything else. So it will fall. And it throws off the other balance. The reactor really likes this to be at 5 or higher. Same with this guy. Anything less than 15 really throws it off. Less than 10. Test it. It will do funky things. The reactor really doesn't like it. So I have just found through startups and tests and things, that 15 here and 5 here really works, and I really try not to move this. The other thing too is every time you change this, it throws off your condenser balance. So right now the number on the left matches the number, well, here. It's right here. It's the left number here, but it's because of this guy. It's twice of this. So if I want to maintain a balance here, when I adjust this, I have to adjust this. Well, when I adjust this, it changes that. Well, that changes, and when that changes, that changes. So the condensate flow rate follows the extraction flow. Extraction flow follows the return flow. The return flow follows the flow speed that you set, and you set the flow speed based on your steam outlet, which tends to follow your MSCV setting and bypass if you're using it. But how's that for a nutshell? So all of those things work together. That's why if you want your condenser fill level to remain the same-ish, keep that balance, best thing you can do is leave that secondary pump speed just constant for as long as possible. And your condensate flow rate on the right now, there's not really any reliable way long-term to manipulate that. It's just going to naturally follow the extraction flow rate up or down, whichever way that goes. Well, I like the game, so you know what? You can't be that insane. Or maybe we all are insane together, and you know what? We'll go skipping off into the sunset. It'll be great. Playing Nuclearis. Around below 15 on... it can be done. It can be done. It's just, for my playstyle, and I should reemphasize this, that everybody's playstyle is different. The way that I do things, and the way that I run it, these numbers work well for me. Other people do different, right? I know some people like to mess with their coolant level. You can raise it up, and then you don't need to pull rods as far. There's a whole bunch of other factors that you can mess with that will work for you, and your reactor might like 15, less than 15. Just the way that I run it and my testing, I found that 15 is a pretty good number. So, but again, that's just for me and my play style. Everybody's is different, so please don't take what I say as the only way. And I really get irritated when people say, "Oh, it must be this way. It has to be that way." Well, there's very few things where that's actually the case. Like 30 is an arbitrary number. Why 30 works? I don't know. The developer picked it. Same with 50. Maybe it's based on the calculations, but that's kind of a hard set number. There's not really a way to get around that. But what your fill level is, and what your primary pump speed, and whether you use rods or boron or resistor banks over bypass or whatever, that's all personal preference. 15 is your floor for PD, right? Yeah, and I kind of do it the other way. I leave MSCV alone simply because of how it messes with the condenser. When this whole condenser change came out, getting it to balance was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. It was really difficult. A lot of people were frustrated with the game. It was tough. So you really got used to not touching this because your condenser would just absolutely bottom out, and it was really frustrating. Taking a drink. So what I've learned is I will use this guy a lot, especially to fine tune. If I need to up it by maybe a couple megawatts, then I'll use the heat here. If I need a big jump like 6, 8, 10, then I use MSCV. But in the first days, day 1, day 2, the levels of demand. Oh, I forgot to request start from the city. It's probably too late. Whoops. I got the yakking. It's just kind of personal preference. So, yeah. Modify coolant circuit flow speed. Yeah, for me, I just set it to 50. Right now, and the only reason I did it was for the startup. 25 usually works really well. It's right on the cusp. If we push too much, it won't be sufficient, but 25 works just fine. I don't think I've ever been able to go below 23, 24. I think that's kind of the limit that I've noticed. Doesn't bypass mess with the condenser? Yes, to a degree. It's not modeled as well as it should be. But in theory, yes, because what you're doing is the steam... I mean, the steam's kind of making it back its own way. When it enters the turbine, it's oh, sweet, they did approve it. All right, let's do this real fast. when the steam hits the turbine, it's high pressure, high temperature. And yeah, 23. Remember I said between 20 and 24. And it's a little bit higher than 22, which normally is because my temperature is higher. So now that's done. Retention tank should still be frozen. I don't know, I was messing with it, so I forgot what it was before. You guys can go back and look and see what it was, but it should be frozen. This can come down now. Even though my retention tank went back to where I wanted it, I left it at 6 to help this start up faster. So that's just a personal kind of preference thing. Again, just another play style. This is going to drop for a minute because I closed that off, and it'll come back up in a minute. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it. It's fine. But yeah, there we go. Startup complete. Ta-da! We win. Mayo CA. Okay, yeah. I was a little late on requesting the startup. Back to your question. So when the steam leaves the steam generator and hits the turbine, it's high pressure, high temperature, high velocity, and then it actually comes out of the I don't know to what degree it has it modeled, but in the real world it comes out of the turbine at near vacuum, pretty close. It's low, very low pressure, below 1 atmosphere. So that's why we need essentially a true vacuum over there to pull it out. A series of low energy for the high energy to flow toward. For when you're using the bypass, you don't get that reduction in the pressure and the temperature. So in theory, it should come back to the condenser high, but we can test it real quick. I'll do that here in a minute. No surprise. Yeah, I forgot. Test the 50% range out of the corner. Yeah. Keep the coolant pump for the steam tower maintenance emergency. Yeah, low. It just because it doesn't need to be. I mean, we can set it at 100 and it'll be fine. Really, you're just worrying about the temperature. If the temperature starts to climb, right? When it starts going up, maybe. Okay, maybe more. Then you increase the speed, and that's really the limiting factor. If we even do it, you gonna do it? There, it's twitching. Thinking about it. There it goes. Now it's climbing. So then I would, no, but not even very high. So then I would speed it up. But yeah, I kind of just like to set it and forget it. If you want to manage it, by all means, yeah, just another extra thing you can do. Method leads to me having shut down for maintenance for 4 days, no matter what. Once your core vessel reaches 45% water. Core vessel reaches 45%? Oh, where? I have read water. Where? Yes, I agree with that. You can, by having a lower temperature, it will help with the wear a little bit. And especially in the first days, you could probably keep this a little lower. Maybe 290, 280. I don't know that it'd go below 280. You'll have to use, more. It'll cause more usage on this end of things, but it can be done. But yes, that is absolutely one of the limiting factors. So we didn't break anything because there was nothing in the maintenance tasks, so that's fun. Bangs, let's see. Yeah, so even though it shook real violently, you remember that when we started it up? It went fine. It went great. I gotta say, I'm impressed that worked. Good job, you all. It was a team effort. I know you guys were with me in it. Yeah, everything is 100%. I don't see any integrity loss anywhere. Well, yeah, it would show up, but yeah, how about that? There we go. Okay. And again, your wear you can let your wear go farther. If your wear goes below 50%, you'll fail an audit. If it gets down to, or I guess up to, your wear goes up, your integrity goes down. So if your wear goes above 50%, it will cause you to fail an audit. If it gets to 100%, you'll start taking integrity loss. So it can go for a while. It just depends on your game style and how you want to do things. No parts wear faster. And this has been an ongoing battle. 8 months ago, the pressurizer used to be the first thing to wear out. It would wear out so incredibly fast. We were shutting it off and repairing it maybe 2 times every game day, or at least once, if not twice, each and every game day. and then your transformer and your would wear out really fast. Your resistor banks would wear out really fast. So he just keeps tweaking it and adjusting it a little over time. So things wear faster and slower, update to update. It really just depends. Keep messing with your secondary flow and use bypass. Yes, and the reason for that is because so right now it's 50, and there's a few things. It's limited by this, in a sense. Is this high enough? No, I'm gonna let it keep going. This is what's causing it to be 50. That's what the limiting factor is. If I were to open bypass a little bit, do now, that number's going to go above 50. Speed up time. See, it starts going up because it allows steam to exit the steam generator. It also reduces my output, but and then that, because there's more steam exiting, well, now I'm no longer in balance, right? The number on, well, it's coming back down, but the number on the right being higher than the number on the left means that my fill level goes down. It's not coming back up because I've restricted it. But that's why when you use bypass, you have more steam exiting overall, and so you need more secondary flow speed to compensate. You need more water coming in, and you lose kind of the 5-to-1 ratio that I often talk about in my videos. Software hard start. I find the building shakes no matter what. Really? Hello, Stuart Pratt, by the way. Good to see you again. What's the most amount of fuel rods I've used? Look, this is a sore topic for me. I've used well, I should say I don't get to play very often. I have not just played a game for quite a while because I do videos and testing. The developer reaches out to me and has me test things, and there's just a lot going on that I don't get to just sit down and play like I used to back in the day. Let's and actually I'm going to bypass. Let's see if we can get down to that 10, shall we? We're going to take this way up. We're going to send this way up. That might have been actually too dramatic. 303, we're getting close, so let's pull this down to about, let's go 93, see if we can slow the rate of decline, or decrease. No, decline? I don't know. Too many words. Oh, too far. Okay, put them back in. It was too dramatic. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Okay. 13, that's pretty low. Okay. 50, ooh, it's coming down to 53. That's interesting. Oh, that's because this middle number, it's going to bounce back. It should increase that one. I guess I'll see here in a second. It's bouncing back. It's bouncing back. No. Okay. We'll see if we can meet it somewhere in the middle. We'll give it a tour. Oh, and I'm over where I want to be. So, as I bring this back, that should increase a little bit. Okay. So we're coming down. Need to oh, and you know what? Because I'm bypassing, look, this number's going down. Remember how we were talking about that? So to compensate, I open this guy. Look at that. Now I get to demonstrate it. Are we gonna catch it? I mean, we will catch it eventually, but trying to watch for the number. Is it going back up? It is now. So I saw it at about what, 65-ish, and it'll change over time. I think 65-ish would keep it about level, although I don't mind it being high. Yeah, getting back up close to 50, I'm okay with it. We might increase it a little bit more. 15, so it came back, and that's because that number went up, right? Because that number went down. So I'm actually in balance, but I don't want to be. That's fine. It's okay. We'll bring this down. We go 45, check the temperature. Ooh, we went back up. Oh, but it finally settled. Okay. So we'll let it keep creeping down. Now we're down to 12. This number should be going up again. Maybe, maybe not. Over time. How are you doing? He's probably going back down again. Frozen. Frozen. All right. Try and get that up to close to 50 again. I like to leave that at 30. It's just too many variables to change trying to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's going. Can we get it down a little bit lower? Get close to where we're losing. So I got to keep an eye on this torque. We're getting very low on the torque here. Very, very low. This temperature being lower would help us, but how much are we burning off? It's still more than 10%, so I don't want to get yellow box, so I'm going to leave it. Oh boy, that is close. Okay. 2.0 is a stall trigger. Okay, so we should be okay. We'll let that update. It take some time. How are we doing over here? Still coming up. Sweet. This is still imbalanced. So if we look here, right, the number on the left and right are balanced. The one in the middle will, for some reason, just naturally oscillates up and down by a couple. So this is basically frozen at about 18,000 liters. You'll see it climb and decrease maybe by plus 10, minus 10. But if you think of in a system of 18,000 liters, right now we're oscillating by 5. I'd say that's a pretty good balance. When you think on the number scale of things. Okay, so we should be pretty... Oh yeah, look at that. We're almost exact. So I can turn these off. And it will show us... It should say 10... It should leave it at 10.2. Yeah, we're going to be good on compliance. And yeah. Sweet. If we come here and look at... Oh, we're going to be sitting here for a little while. So we're good. Just make sure this temperature doesn't fall. Because I'm kind of right on the... Not on the edge. 8 is on the edge, but... 2.65, not bad. I'm not too worried about it. Pressure is still good. Got to keep it above 30. 35, I start getting nervous. This is at a perfect spot, right where I like it. These numbers, excellent. This number is twice of this number. Not worrying about this guy. Are you at 50 yet? Close enough. Let's start dialing you back. Take you to, I don't know, try 75. I haven't really figured out the number scheme here. If it relates to something else, I just do trial and error. There we go. Frozen. I dig it. So now it's just chilling for the next couple game hours. Let's see. Software hard. Okay, what's the most amount of fuel rods I've used? Okay, back to that question. I've done 9. I always have issues with it. And you can go back and check some of my live streams where I do this. And what happens is that the whole plant is totally stable except for this number right here. It goes to 0, and then it shoots way up to like 60 something, and then down to 0. It oscillates wildly, and it does it with both 8 and 9 rods. Fuel cores, fuel cores. And I don't know why it does it. I call it just the bug. It's just a bug of the having too many fuel cores, I think. I don't know what causes it, where it comes from, why it does it. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I have not found a way to fix it yet. It's just really annoying. So that coupled with the fact that I don't ever get to really just play a game on end for game days and game days and game days. Yeah, I haven't gotten very far. So I've only ever needed like a second core to meet demand. Don't forget to hydrate. So yeah, there you go. What do you guys think? Anything else you want to see? Anything else you guys want to peek at? I think my wife's home now. Maybe I can get her to come in and you guys can hear the live reaction to my... Here, hang on, let me text her, see if she comes out. Come in real quick. I have something to show you. Okay, we'll see if she pops by. Meltdown recovery. Oh, meltdown. It's not... so getting it to meltdown is pretty tough. Oh wait. Yeah, she's here. Okay, hang on.
No.
She's not entertained. She's not entertained by the mohawk. We'll talk about it later. Nothing.
That could have
All right.
been a big problem for you to know.
Oh boy. Yeah, she is not. She is not thrilled. I don't know if you guys did hear that, but she just kept saying no, no, no. Anyway, okay. So probably come in with clippers later. Let's see. Meltdown recovery. It's hard. I have a hard time getting this to melt down. I'm trying to think. Is there a way that I can... I mean, I can try. When you say meltdown recovery, do you mean with like the countdown counter? Because I can't even get it there. Getting the core integrity down low enough, I really is difficult. I have a way to cheat if I use the developer branch, but outside of that, it's tough. I can try it. A mohawk is for work. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's for work. Only for one day. I'm just showing them one day, and then I'll shave it off. The full count. Oh boy. All right, we'll see if we can get there. I don't think we can get there, but you know what? For science, let's go. Maybe if we do it gradually. Let's try and increase the temperature gradually. Make sure that's on, because we are going to lose turbines here. In fact, we may as well just shut them down now. I go... Nah, because we'll... Yeah, let's just turn this on. It's going to cause issues. We'll just open it. And I'm going to let everything... Sorry, guys. I keep sniffing on the microphone. I need to blow my nose. Alright. Oh, it's okay, so it's going up a little quicker than I wanted it to. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, let's turn the pressure... Let's turn the heater off. Because that's going to be a problem. See, it's already doing it. No, don't zero out. Don't zero out. Cooling valve, are you going to help? Yeah, you'll help. I don't want to lose my pressurizer. If I can avoid it. Okay. So far, no integrity loss. That's good. Alarm should be going off soon. And... Oh. I thought I opened it. Oh, maybe I clicked close. Whoops. Oh, and did I get it out of sync? It wasn't out of sync before, was it? Okay, there's my temperature alarm. Saturation margin, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I thought I was cooling it off. Or I was trying to, anyway. Oh, yeah, it's too hot now. Whoops. That's probably being counterintuitive at the moment. It's going to allow steam in. Yeah, it's already steamed. That could be problematic. Fill level, so it's not all the way gone. So this is the problem, is it boils off. And then it doesn't do what I need it to. That makes sense. So getting it there is hard. Yeah, steam level, it doesn't like it. My saturation temp's really low. You will... Oh yeah, pressurizer is bottoming out. Not good. There it goes. Oh, it's coming back now. I have no idea how. Yeah, see the core vessel is showing 0, which is not actually true. I can click on the feed water pump. That's going to try and cool things off a little bit, though. That's not an accurate temperature. Yeah. What's the fuel temperature? Yeah, that's soaring.
Warning, danger alarm.
Yeah, there goes those numbers. So we're doing that one again. See, and here's the problem is okay, so it's starting to tick down, but not very quickly. Pressurizer high temp. Yeah, I'd say. Let's turn that off. Okay. Yeah, see, and then it cools off, and then because if there's no water inside of it, it's hard for the fuel to heat up. So is it still ticking down? Not very fast. And I'm triple speed, so this is taking a while. I mean, what are we doing over here? Well, that has completely bottomed. Why? We can go 0 there. And oh yeah, forgot about that guy. Forgot about that guy. Let's just crack it a little bit. There. Vacuum still holding steady. MSCV. Okay, so that'll come down. Okay. Fuel temperature. Yeah, see, it's just not getting high enough to do much. Okay, it is still falling, but it's still just slow. Oh. I was trying to keep it from just boiling off, flash boiling off, but it doesn't look like I'm doing a very good job. Yeah, it's not even pumping? What? Did the pump die? It should be pumping from there, no? Low quantity, I know. It's weird it's not even... Is the pressure too high? Huh. I wonder if the pressure's preventing it. Now that's pretty high temperature, so that should be damaging it. We could vent it. We could destroy the atmosphere. I wonder if that would do anything. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen, right? Vent core. Open! Will that allow it to fill? Yeah, see, now it's filling. Now it'll let water in. Yeah, see, now it's filling. It was just full of steam. Vent valve open. Yeah, doesn't like that. Maintaining. Still not coming down very fast. Venting. What else we got? Is it coming up? Yeah, a little bit. So see, to me that's interesting that it models the fact that there's steam in there and it's creating this back pressure and it won't allow water in until we vented it. Which if we were outside, I wonder if we could... Should we do a quick field trip? Let's do a quick field trip. I want to see if we go outside if we can see the steam coming out the roof. Because, you know, who doesn't walk away from a reactor that's had the rods just pulled? Open. 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 Can we see it? Should be over that. I want to step in the water hole. Do I have to go up the hill? Alright, up the hill we go. You used to be able to go triple speed when you're outside, now you cannot. There's the vent. See anything coming out? Well, that's too bad. Okay. I guess it's not modeled. Alright, let's see if we can make it go boom. I actually don't know. But I will show you guys a spoiler. And for anybody who's watching this after the fact, I'm going to cut it out of the finalized video. So you guys won't get to see it. Only the live viewers will get to see this one. I'll show you a little Easter egg. That's what the word is. Easter egg. How are we doing? Are we getting... Nah, it's just not doing much. I guess we can close the vent. I don't know. Close the vent. Fuel temperature still really high. Integrity still coming down. Yeah, it's just going to take a long time to get as low as it needs to, you know. It's also interesting it doesn't give you an error about being blocked or overloaded. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Because what it's doing is it's boiling off the water and it's just steam inside and creating pressure. I guess it is enough to keep it coming down. It's just going to take forever. And then to recover, what I would do is vent it, dump water in, scram the rods, assuming they haven't melted yet. I don't know. What happens if we go to 0? Does it get super spicy?
Warning. Danger
Yes, it does.
alarm. The reactor core temperature has exceeded the
There it goes.
operating maximum. Warning. Critical alarm. Imminent danger.
Oh yeah, now
The
it's
temperature
dropping.
of the reactor core has reached a
Oh yeah,
critical
now it's
level.
going.
Danger alarm.
Whoa, I hear the rumble. Oh, look out. Oh boy, that was close. Ooh, and I got a little dose. You can see my vision? You see my vision?
Warning. Danger alarm. The integrity of
Got a little
the
dosage.
core is dropped below operating.
Oh yeah, that's healthy. Much better. Although it's still giving me the vision, the little pulsing.
Warning. Critical alarm.
Alright. Oh, hey, now the integrity is...
Integrity of the reactor core has dropped
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that did it. Hey, there it is. Okay. Do I have any control rods left? So, here's what I would do. I would scram whatever I can. I would vent this. And I would dump this in as fast as I can. Well, I don't know if we can recover at this point. Yeah, see, all my rods are melted. Is there any other way to cool that? We could open the RCV and... Well, I won't do anything actually. Let me silence all this. Something I can do. See, when you lose your rods, that's the hard part. What's the fuel temperature at? Oh yeah, this is gonna melt it. How do I get water in there? Oh, water's coming in,
dropped to critical levels.
so that's actually a good thing.
Start the
The
evacuation.
pumps, we could go 100. We could crank this up to 100. Crank this up to 100. And keep it cooling. And let's see, reduced movement due to high temperature. Yeah, I can imagine. Is it actually cooling down? They are. Ooh, are we gonna get it in time though? That's the big question. That's the big question. Are we gonna get it in time? Don't know. Whoa, that's really low. I'm trying to cool it off. Oh, see, they're melting.
Attention. The integrity of the core has
That's not good. Is it cool? It is, yeah.
Start the evacuation.
Releasing radiation to the exterior. Yeah, we are. Should we get on our hazmat suit? Oh yeah, I forgot how to do that. At least we'll be safe, right? Safety first, folks. Oh, look at all the alarms. Oh my goodness. Core temperature's a little high. Okay, so that's actually coming up. And that's open. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna get down, excuse me, low enough in time. Pressurizer's got nothing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Little toasty. Little roasty toasty. Do we have any pressure inside? No. I wonder if... Is there any hope?
Integrity of the core has dropped to critical levels.
Start the evacuation protocol. Well, if only. Okay, so there's a teeny bit of water in there. Oh, see the pressurizer starting to come up? I might actually be able to work with that. As long as it doesn't boil off. My fear is as soon as I stop venting it, it's going to close. Is there any water inside? Kinda. Explosion is practically inevitable. I hear you. But I'm going down with the ship. Yeah, see, are we out of water? No, it's just not able to keep up. It's trying. Cooling. Oh man, it's getting close. It's getting close. If this temperature can get low enough, we might have a shot. Steam generators, it's very full, so let's slow it down. Yeah, we need that to slow down quite a bit. I guess if we open this all the way. Yeah, that should. Okay. 17 seconds, are we gonna get it? Nope. Okay, let's watch the fireworks, shall we? Here we go. Okay, team. Oh no. Oh, that looks unhealthy. Oh no. Oh boy. Here we go. Whoa! I can see the outside. Maybe if we close the door, will it save us? Ah! Oh. Well, everybody, we gave it a good effort. Oh, I was going to show you the little spoiler. I was going to show you the spoiler. Hang on. Okay. Or not spoiler. I keep saying spoiler. Easter egg. Easter egg. Easter egg. That's what I'm going to show you guys. Okay. And this is how we're going to finish. Oh, it messed with my resolution again. Weird. Okay. This part creeps me out. I don't like this Easter egg, but I'm going to do it. I am Dyatlov. We proceeded with the test. Okay? We just increased power. That's all you got to do. Okay, here we go. Also, I want you to notice 0 days. 0 days. There's lore behind how that number changes. Yeah. Even if, yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. There's a story behind it. Okay. So, come out this way. Okay. And I guess we could have gone through the other way, but it's fine. Okay, you guys ready? After this, I'm gonna call it a night. There it is. Yeah, well, guys, thanks for stopping by. I know it wasn't very long. Shorter than some of my videos, actually. How ironic is that? But I know it's been a while. I will do my best to get back onto a regular schedule, trying to do these weekly. But I really appreciate you guys being here. And I'm trying to upgrade my equipment, hardware. If you guys feel so inclined to help me out, just say thanks. I'm not here to be a famous YouTuber, just trying to, I don't know, ask for generosity. There's a thanks button at the bottom. You can click, donate a couple bucks, help me get a better graphics card, so I can play on the graphics that all you guys do instead of the balanced crummy ones, because is it gonna do it? No. Yeah, I had to do it on balance, otherwise my machine melts. I don't know if you guys could hear the fan running and all that, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I miss you guys. It's don't call it a comeback because I never left. I just got busy. Life gets busy. But all of you who are my members, Stephen Sedals 4012, thank you so much for being a member. It's great. If you guys aren't in my Discord, come join in. Whether to get notifications about this game, I'll be doing other games soon. And trying to increase my repertoire just because people keep asking for them. Otherwise, we can come talk about food and football and hockey and music and games and books and whatever you guys like. Movies. I like sports. So anyway, thank you all so much. Oh wait, we gotta do the thing, right? Hang on. Hold on. I can't believe I almost forgot. Here we go. That's that high quality ending music because I'm a professional YouTuber. What kills me is the baby in the background. Listen. Anyway. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Be safe. Be kind. I am Leonidas. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again soon. Wait, hey, I'm back to answer Storm Shift's question. Storm Shift, yes, it does have a tutorial. It's called the Apprentice mode, and it will kind of walk you through the mechanical steps of a startup. What buttons to click, where to go in the control room and things like that. But it doesn't. It's not an efficient way. It's just a way that works, and then it leaves a lot of figuring out how all the dynamics work up to you. But it does walk you through just the basic mechanic steps. So I did want to give you that. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, feel free to message me or on Discord privately in my chat, wherever you like. But anyway, okay, now I'm gone for real. But I didn't want to leave the question. I didn't forget about your Storm Shift. Thank you all.